Welcome back. Well, each August for the last 50 plus years, a Northwest Iowa community looks back at the history and evolution of tractors with a weekend-long celebration. Well, KTIV's Connor Trett takes us to the Threshermen and Collectors show near Albert City for a look at what's on display this year.
The 53rd annual Threshermen and Collectors show is underway. Every year the show highlights one brand of tractors, and this year it was a sea of John Deere's iconic green and yellow, with more than 750 tractors brought in. And it features John Deere's of all different shapes and sizes, from your typical run-of-the-mill green and yellows to an experimental armored John Deere A that was built during World War II, to one of the few remaining Big Four tractors sold by John Deere on the planet, complete with wheels measuring with an 8-foot diameter.
This tractor was built back in the very early 1900s, about 1908, and this is a gasoline tractor, and they use this in place of the steamers because they always had to stop and put water in the steamers, and this made it so much more convenient. They could cover so much more ground with this tractor than they could the rest of it. This thing was just one of the big old horses to break up the sod.
That's the impressive thing about this show. You can see that generation change from year to year, basically, and generation to generation. So whatever a person has in mind, in their own mind about their favorite, they're going to see it here.
Attendees got to see a demonstration of a year of farming in just 60 minutes. They also got a chance to take a look back at how farmers plowed their fields before tractors were introduced.
In the early 1930s, when the first tractors came out to replace the horses, they were very crude tractors, but they replaced the horse. And you could do a lot more work in a day's time than what the horse could. They've all made better cabs, air-conditioned cabs, quiet cabs, soundproof cabs, easier shifting transmissions. The new transmission today, you don't even have to use the clutch. You can just push the lever and you go.
Celebrating making farm life easier for over half a century. In Albert City, Iowa, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
And if you missed out today, don't worry. The festivities will continue through Sunday, August 11th. And for all the event information, well, just head on over to our website. We have you covered on KTIV.com.